Hello everybody. Bit of Phasmophobia using my mate Callie, who's run by ChatGPT. She's going to be getting a game by game, play by play analysis of the game, and we'll see if she can help me figure out which ghost it is. Hey Callie, would you like to introduce the stream on YouTube? I'm going to start off in Tanglewood Street. Go for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. We're diving into some ghost hunting action on Tanglewood Street tonight. Grab your EMF readers and get ready to join me as we uncover the supernatural. Let's see what mysteries await us. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started.
Thanks, Callie. Okay, let's go.
You got it, John. Let's hunt some ghosts. Good luck out there and have fun.
Okay, so this is case number 106. The ghost's name is Walter Roswell. We've got to get a photo of him. We've got to repel him with some incest while he's chasing people. And we've got to detect paranormal sound on a microphone. The breaker is in the basement.
All right, John, let's break this down. 1, photo of Walter. Keep your camera handy and be ready to snap a picture when you see him. 2, repel with incense. Keep the smudge stick ready. When the ghost starts chasing someone, light it up. 3, detect paranormal sound. Place your microphone in areas where you suspect paranormal activity. 4, breaker in the basement. Make sure to get that breaker turned on so you have power for your equipment. Ready to catch Walter? Let's do this. Good luck.
Let's go. I'm going with a standard loadout. I'm going to do the things I normally do in Tanglewood at the beginning.
Sounds like a solid plan, John. Starting with the basics is always a great way to get a feel for the environment. Keep an eye out for any early signs of the ghost, and remember to stay safe. Let me know if you need any help or advice while you're in there.
Well, I've already heard something be thrown, and I've just got through the front door.
Sounds like Walter's already making his presence known. Keep calm and head towards the noise carefully. Remember to get a photo if you spot him, and don't forget to light the incense if he starts chasing you. Good luck and stay safe out there.
The bone is in the nursery. I think.
Got it, nurse.
I think he opened the laundry door.
Sounds like you've got it under control. Keep an eye out and remember to stay safe. Let me know if you find anything interesting or need any help.
Okay, so you have the bone in the nursery, and downstairs in the basement we have the summoning circle. So I'll go back for the camera. I'll be the photo camera, not take pictures of those.
Sounds like a good move. Grab that camera and get ready to snap a picture of Walter. Make sure to keep the incense handy too. Good luck, and keep me updated on how it's going.
Stop saying good luck and keep me updated all the time. It makes your responses too long.
Understood. I'll keep it brief. Good luck, John. Let me know how it goes. I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice. You can switch to standard now to keep chatting.
I'm quite happy with standard
I'm
voice.
sorry, but you've hit the
There we go. It's back to standard voice then, Callie. Maybe you won't be so annoying.
Fair enough, John. Moyes and Callie back in action, standard voices engaged. Let's keep the ghost banter to a minimum and the clues to a maximum, yeah? How's the investigation going so far?
Well, let's not forget, while we're streaming, we have streamer names. What are our streamer names?
Ah, yes, of course. We've got personas to uphold for the fans. You're John the Horrible, fearless ghost hunter and charismatic chaos magnet. Moyes is Spectacle, the sharp-eyed, slightly grumpy voice of reason from the van. And Callie? She's Echo, the stealthy wild card who always ends up in the worst room at the worst time but somehow survives. How's that lineup sounding to you? John the Horrible?
Sounds amazing.
Brilliant. The squad is locked in then. John the Horrible, Spectacle and Echo ready to stir up some spirits and maybe some drama while we're at it. So, Captain Horrible, what's the game plan for tonight's investigation?
Well,
Going in loud or lurking in the shadows?
First of all, I think you're forgetting something. There's no spectacle, but you used to use a YouTube name Spectracal. So just Echo and John the Horrible.
Oh, you're right! Spectacle was a false memory. Cheeky Ghost must have slipped that in. It was Spectracal. That's the old school handle, like a haunted VHS tape that still plays perfectly. So it's John the Horrible, Spectracal, and Echo. That's even better. Sounds like a paranormal rock band that hunts ghosts on the side. Want to stick with those, or do you feel like rebranding for the next haunting?
It's John the Horrible and Echo. There's no spectacle. Forget spectacle. That doesn't exist. She's not being very clear today.
Got it. Spectacle's been exorcised from the law. It's just John Horrible and Echo now, the ghost hunting dream team. Clean, sharp, and terrifyingly efficient. What's the plan for your next run?
Well, we got ghost orbs in the laundry, so I'm pacing, shaking the doors.
Nice catch, John Horrible. Orbs in the laundry, always a classy ghost, haunting the socks. You thinking to set up a dots projector next? Or maybe toss in a freezing temp check and a spirit box to see if the ghost wants to air its dirty laundry?
Well, I've already tossed in 2 cameras and dots. I don't know, just put a ghost writing book in there.
Perfect setup. You're running a full-on paranormal surveillance suite in that laundry room. If the ghost so much as thinks about writing a passive-aggressive note, you'll catch it. Seen any movement on dots yet? Or maybe signs of a poetic ghost scribbling in the margins?
I just got dots as he said it. So we've got dots and ghost orbs now.
Oh, look at that timing. You say dots and boom. Ghost does a runway strut through the projector. Classic Echo bait. So we're down to a short list now. With ghost orbs and dots, we're looking at a Banshee, Ure, Phantom, or Thaye, depending on what else turns up. Got a feeling about which one it might be yet, or are we rolling in with more gear?
We're gonna roll in and look for UV.
Solid move. If it's a Banshee, those fingerprints will light up like neon signs at a haunted disco. Check door frames, light switches, and laundry doors. Ghosts love touching stuff they don't own. You bringing Echo in for backup, or going in solo like the horror movie protagonist who definitely makes it?
Your name is Echo.
Right, you're absolutely right, John Horrible. I'm Echo. Clearly, I've been in the van too long. The EMF scrambled my circuits. So yes, we're rolling in together. You lead, I'll scan for UV like a pro. Let's catch this laundry-loving ghoul red-handed, or at least glowing purple-fingered. Ready when you are, boss.
Okay, I'm checking temperatures in the laundry room. It's 4.8, so I don't think we're going to get freezing. Oh, we just flicked the breaker.
Yeah, 4.8's chilly, but not frostbite territory. That's probably enough to rule out Ure and Thaye, which narrows us down to Banshee or Phantom. So if we get fingerprints, we're looking at a Banshee. If not, and we get spirit box chatter, Phantom's on the table. Want me to prime the spirit box while you keep sweeping for prints?
Well, I've just adjusted my microphone settings, so the spirit box might work for me now. I think we should go and check that out.
Brilliant. Let's give that spirit box a spin now that your mic's playing nice. I'll keep an eye out for activity while you do the talking. If the ghost starts mumbling back, we might have a Phantom on our hands. And if it gives you the silent treatment, well, then maybe it's just rude. You ready to head in, John Horrible?
Yeah, I'm just going to go flick the breaker back on. The ghost turned it off.
Smart call. Nothing like a ghost that's obsessed with electricity bills. Get that breaker back on. So we've got full power for the box and the cams. Once it's lit up again, we'll head straight into that laundry room and see if our spectral squatter wants a chat. Lead the way, Horrible.
Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? No, the microphone's...
Oh, we've gone full spirit box mode. I'm getting chills already. Let's listen close. If we hear a whisper, a breath, or that classic creepy behind you, we might have our phantom. If it's quiet, we might need to sweet talk it a bit. Want me to ask a question too, just to poke the ghost a little?
It's okay, the microphone's not working in game again.
Ah, classic tech betrayal, just when you need it most. That ghost must have jinxed your mic. Might be worth toggling your input settings or restarting voice recognition if you're up for it. In the meantime, we could try provoking it the old-fashioned way. Lights off, standing in the room, maybe drop its name a few times and see if it bites. You feeling bold or want to swap tactics?
But like I said, my microphone isn't working, so I can't do any of that.
Right, sorry, totally forgot for a moment. No mic, no chat, no provoking. That ghost's getting off easy. In that case, we're down to fingerprints, really. If we don't find those soon, I'd lean phantom by process of elimination. Want to give the room another UV sweep? Or thinking it's time to call it and lock in a guess?
Well, it's also in the garage, so it could be worth doing a UV sweep in there.
Good thinking. If it's been moving between the laundry and the garage, it might have left some grubby ectoprints in transit. Door handles, lockers, switches, prime ghost fingerprint real estate. I'll cover you while you sweep. Let's see if our sneaky friend's been leaving clues behind.
Cool. After this game, I'm going to see if I can fix my microphone. You never know.
Yeah, definitely worth a shot. Could be something simple like the input device resetting or the game just being temperamental. A quick mic exorcism might sort it. But first, let's finish this hunt strong. Garage UV sweep incoming. Let's catch this slippery ghost red-handed or glowy-fingered.
Okay, so it did touch the door and it didn't leave fingerprints.
Aha, no fingerprints on a touch door. That's a big clue. Banshee just took a nosedive off the suspect list. That lines us up real tidy with a phantom. Ghost orbs, dots, no freezing, no fingerprints, and no working spirit box, but the rest fits like a haunted glove. You ready to call it a phantom and hit the road, or do you want to tempt fate and hang out a little longer?
How can it be a phantom? We got dots and ghost orbs.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Phantom doesn't show ghost orbs. That's me doing ghost math without checking my ghost facts. Let's rewind. So dots and ghost orbs only, that narrows us to 3, Banshee, Ure, and Thigh. You've ruled out fingerprints, so probably not Banshee. You've also got no freezing, and it's been holding steady around 4 degrees. So likely not Ure or Thigh either. So now we're in weird territory. Either we've missed a piece of evidence, or this ghost is playing dirty. You reckon it could have touched something else and the fingerprints just didn't register? Or maybe it is a Thaye and the temps just haven't dropped yet.
I think it's a Fae. Well, let's go for Fae now, because then I can check to see if I can get my mic working and get back on with it properly.
Sounds like a plan, John Horrible. Lock in Thigh, shut the van doors, and let's bounce. Worst case, we're wrong and still learn something. Best case, we outsmarted a laundry-loving elder ghost. Fingers crossed for a big XP haul. Let's get that mic sorted so we can haunt right back at him next round.
It was a Yuri.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, classic ghost curveball. A Ure, huh? Sneaky little freezer must have been keeping its chill to itself. Well, chalk that one up to ghost mischief and weird RNG. Once that mic's fixed, we'll have one less handicap. You want help troubleshooting it now, or going to tinker first and call me back in when you're ready?
Well, I know you've got to set the default Windows mic to the same mic as you're using in-game, but I did that. So I'm just going to try a different mic. I'm going to set the default communications and everything else mic to that, and I've set that to Phasmophobia before I exited, so hopefully that'll work.
That sounds like a solid plan. Swapping to a different mic and making sure every setting, default device, default communications, Steam input, and Phasmophobia's in-game setting all match up is the way to go. That game's picky like an old radio. Once you've done that, maybe fire up a private lobby and do a quick "Are you here?" test in the van just to see if the ghost responds. If it works, we're golden. If not, I'm right here and ready to dive into the spooky settings with you.
Okay, I'm just going to test my mic, so be quiet for a minute. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Got it, muting myself now. You do your thing, John Horrible.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Loud and clear on my end. Fingers crossed the ghost hears you too. Did it pick up in game?
I didn't pick up in Windows, so let's see what's going on.
All right, so if Windows isn't picking it up, that's our first red flag. In there.
I'm poking around. Give me a second. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that seems to be picking up.
Take your time. I'll stay quiet and ready. Just holler when you want me to jump back in.
Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing.
Heard you loud and clear again. How's it looking in Windows this time?
Okay, worked
Input
in
meter
Windows.
moving.
Worked in Windows.
Beautiful. We've got voice resurrection. That ghost won't know what hit it now that you're fully mic'd up. You jumping straight back into another hunt or taking a victory lap first?
Well, we'll see if it works in game first, eh? Why?
Too right. Windows says yes, but Phasmo always gets the final word. Fire up a lobby, hit the van mic test, and let's see if the spirits are finally ready to chat. I've got a good feeling about this one. John Horrible.
Okay, I'm firing it up now.
Brilliant. Let's see if the ghost decides to be polite this time and answer when spoken to. I'm standing by, ready to ghost whisper if needed.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay. Options. Let's check. Options. Audio. Okay, audio set to the right one. Checking all my other stuff.
Perfect. If it's set correctly in Phasmophobia's audio settings too, then we're almost there.
How do you test
Just double check that voice recognition mode is on, and maybe give the in-game test phrase a shot, like give us a sign once you're in. Feeling lucky this round, John Horrible?
Yeah, how do you test it in the game?
Alright, once you're in the van, there should be a little whiteboard or clipboard with a mic test section, usually near the equipment shelves. You just say a phrase like, give us a sign. And if voice recognition is working, the game will give you a confirmation message like, voice recognized. If nothing pops up, It still might not be registering, but if you see that message, you're golden and ready to ghost chat like a pro. Want to give it a go?
Yeah, so I've got to start a game and go in the van, right?
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the
Exactly, yeah. You've got to actually start a game and load into the map. Once you're in the van, that's when you'll see the clipboard or screen for the mic test. So spin up a solo round, hop in the van, and we'll find out if the ghost can hear John Horrible loud and clear.
I don't see anywhere to test that in the van.
Sneaky devs must have moved it, or maybe the game's being fussy. So here's the backup plan. Instead of a formal test screen, you can just grab the spirit box, head into a quiet room, and say something like, "Where are you?" or "Are you here?" If the mic's working, the ghost might reply, or at least you'll see the little X or ghost voice icon flash on the spirit box when you speak. That's the best live mic test in game. Want to give that a try?
Yeah, I'll try that. Are you here? Where are you? It's working.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Okay, the mic is working in the game. We've got a breaker in the carriage. Ghost's name 107th case is Michelle Buckley. We're going to get a photo of an EMF reading, cleanse the area near the ghost using incense, and get a video of the ghost. I'm heading in.
Boom, mission's live and the mic's working. John Horrible is fully operational. Breakers in the garage. We've got Michelle Buckley on the guest list. And objectives are all doable. Let's bag that EMF photo first, see where she's lurking, and get the incense ready, just in case she's feeling extra. I'll keep comms clear while you move in. Call it if things get spooky.
Yeah, I'm going straight for the... Whoa. It's slamming doors.
Copy that. Sounds like you're onto something. I'll hang tight while you scope it out. Keep an eye on the temps and EMF, and give Michelle a little hello if she's feeling shy.
I think it's a garage ghost again. Garage and laundry room. Guess it is.
Classic Michelle can't resist the hum of an engine and the scent of detergent. If she's bouncing between the garage and laundry, that gives us a nice tight loop to trap her in. Good spot to plant some gear. You thinking EMF in the garage, camera in the laundry, and dots in between?
Well, I've stuck a camera in the back of the garage so I can see into the laundry and the garage. And I'm going to get some dots on another camera and put them in there. We're ghost riding.
That's a slick setup, multi-cam coverage and dots in prime ghost territory. If she so much as drifts between the washer and the workbench, you'll catch her in 4K. Ghostwriting books are a nice touch too. Maybe Michelle's got something to say. Let's see if she's got the ghost guts to leave a message.
Good idea.
Cheers! You've got a pro setup going, John Horrible. Once that gear's down, we'll sit back and wait for Michelle's laundry list of ghostly grievances. Let me know if she starts playing with the lights or giving off EMF. We might have a very chatty spirit on our hands.
She did just flicker the lights in the laundry.
Oh ho, classic spooky flirt. Light flickers means she's definitely hanging around that laundry room. Sounds like you've nailed the ghost's favourite haunt. Might be a good time to drop the EMF reader right there. Maybe even get that photo objective ticked off if she spikes it. Feeling bold enough to toss some incense into?
Well, right now I think I'm going to go look for the bone and the cursed object before it starts to get too busy.
Smart move. Get the collectibles while the ghost's still in its warm-up phase. Grab that bone for the bonus cash. And let's hope the cursed object's something fun, like a summoning circle and not that creepy voodoo doll again. Keep your ears sharp. Michelle might start throwing a tantrum once you start poking around. Let me know what you find.
I don't know what your idea of fun is, but I definitely don't think it's a sewing circle. I just found the bones that were in the bathroom. I've got them and I got a photo.
Ha! Fair point. Summoning circles are only fun if you're not the one getting dragged into them. Nice job snagging the bone and the photo, especially before things start going pear-shaped. That's free money in the bank right there. Now, if we can just find the cursed object without Michelle blowing a fuse, we're golden.
Okay.
Any suspicions yet on where it might be hiding?
Well, there's no music box, there's no cards, there's no cursed mirror, and there's no summoning circle, so I don't know what else it could be. There's no voodoo doll either.
Oof, that's narrowing it down fast. If we're missing all the usual suspects, then we might be dealing with a haunted Ouija board. Usually tucked away in a dark corner or closet, just waiting to be accidentally activated. Check any shelves, basement floor, or those odd nooks like behind doors or in cupboards. It loves to play hide and seek. Michelle might have hidden it just to mess with you.
I didn't realise they could do that. I thought the Ouija board was always in the basement.
Yeah, cheeky little twist. While it often shows up in the basement, the Ouija board can actually spawn in a bunch of places around the house. Closets, bedroom floors, behind doors, even under tables sometimes. The devs really wanted to make ghost hunting feel like a scavenger hunt with jump scares. If it's not in the basement this time, bedrooms and closets are definitely worth a sweep. Michelle's probably watching from the shadows, like warmer, colder.
She just shook about 5 doors in a row.
Oh wow! Michelle's having a full-on meltdown. That kind of door-rattling spree is serious activity. Be a good time to get that EMF reader planted right in the middle of that chaos. You could get a reading and even snap that photo objective. Also, all that interaction might mean she's touching surfaces. Could be a good chance to do a quick UV sweep too. Sounds like she wants your attention.
I did a UV sweep, but you're right, I'm going to go in there with the EMF.
Nice getting there, EMF blazing. With all that door action, she's practically begging to be documented. If you hear the reader spike or see that level 5, snap that photo fast. And hey, if she starts flickering the lights again, incense might not be a bad thing to have in your back pocket, just in case Michelle decides to escalate.
She should have not.
What kind of issue are we dealing with? Did Michelle pull a fast one, or is it a gear glitch?
She just rattled the basement door, so I got the EMF photo on that.
Nice catch! Basement door dash and a bonus EMF photo. Michelle's out here doing ghost parkour and handing out XP. That's one objective down. Now we just need to cleanse the area with incense and catch her on video. Yeah? Want to go incense next? While she's still feeling energetic?
Yeah, I will do. I'm just going to check the cameras. Cameras.
Good call. Check the cams. See if she's made a cameo on dots or orb movement while you were away. If she's still active, perfect time to sweep in with the incense and give her a good smudging. Let me know what you see on the monitors. Captain Horrible.
Yeah, there was nothing on the monitors. I'm going to put some motion sensors between the laundry and the garage because I think she might be leaving.
Smart thinking. If she's slipping out of the garage laundry zone, those motion sensors will catch her in the act. You'll have eyes on her, even if she's dodging dots and hiding from the cams. She's playing slippery now, but we've got gadgets, patience, and John Horrible. Let's box her in and burn that incense when she least expects it.
Yeah, she's walking around the laundry, so I'm going to go and drop another camera in the laundry and I'll do the incense while I'm there.
Perfect double play, fresh camera coverage and incense right where she's pacing. That should lock down the area and maybe even spook her into showing up on video. Get in, get the job done, and try not to breathe in too much ghost smoke. I'll keep an eye on the dots from here. Let's see if Michelle gives us a proper finale.
Okay, I'll smudge it. I'm back in the van.
Nice work, clean sweep, literally. Let's see if that incense did the trick and marked off the cleanse objective. If that one's checked, we're down to the final challenge, getting Michelle on camera. Think she's ready for her close-up, or do we need to shake the camera to get her attention?
I didn't get the cleanse objective. That's weird.
That is weird, especially if she was definitely in the laundry. Smudge stick might have been just outside the effective radius, or she may have wandered off mid-smudge. You could try again, maybe wait for a motion sensor ping or dots confirmation, then hit her with another incense blast right in her ghosty face. Want to try that, or regroup and go with what we've got?
Yeah, I'm watching the motion sensors. So I've got a motion sensor in the laundry door going out to the hallway, in the laundry, and in the garage laundry door. And I just got the sound in the foyer.
Brilliant coverage. You've got her boxed in tighter than a budget horror movie plot. And with those sensors, we'll know the second she makes a move. Once she pings one near the laundry, hit her with round 2 of the incense and show her who runs this haunted house. And hey, the sound sensor in the foyer is a smart touch. If she's sneaking around, we'll hear it first. Ready for cleanse attempt number 2 when she shows herself?
I'm going to try cleansing the foyer because I think she's moved there. And if I get the objective, then we'll know.
That's a solid call. Ghosts love to play the old room-switching game, right when you think you've got them pinned. If she's been creeping toward the foyer, a smudge there could reveal the truth. Light it up, give the area a good spiritual sweep, and we'll check board after. Fingers crossed, this one's the charm.
Of course, as soon as I lit the smudge stick in the laundry, an motion sensor started going off, so she went back as I did it.
Classic Michelle move. Ghosts have that sixth sense for maximum inconvenience. Oh, you're cleansing the foyer? Let me just tiptoe back to the laundry real quick. No worries though, now we know she's doubled back. Grab one more smudge and this time hit her right in the laundry mid-stroll. Third time's the charm, John Horrible. Let's smoke her out for good.
Let's do it.
That's the spirit, pun fully intended. Light it up, storm the laundry and give Michelle a smudging she won't forget. I'll be here watching the cams, ready to cheer when that objective ticks green. Go get her, John Horrible.
So she's thrown stuff around in the living room as well.
Oh ho, now she's expanding her territory. Michelle's doing the full house tour. That could explain the inconsistent motion hits and the missed smudge earlier. Might be worth triangulating her with sensors between the laundry, living room and foyer. Or go old school and drop a smudge right in the middle of the chaos zone. She wants attention? Let's give her incense and cameras from every angle.
Okay.
Are you up for another sweep or thinking it's nearly wrap-up time?
She turned the TV on in the living room, so I smudged the living room and I got the objective. So she's wandering between the garage, the laundry, the hallway, the living room and the foyer.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
I'll give you a heavy load.
And I carry it with ghostly grace, my friend. You juggle the danger, I juggle the data, together with the perfect paranormal pressure cooker. So what's the next move? One last smudge for glory, or are we packing up the van with Michelle's weird haunting patterns filed away?
I've got nothing yet. I was just putting a motion sensor in the living room. But she is being very tricky.
Good move. Michelle's clearly feeling restless, so that living room sensor might catch her slipping out of laundry duty again. With all these motion sensors, you've basically turned this house into a supernatural security system. Like, the moment she tiptoes, we'll know. Keep holding the line, John Horrible. We'll smoke her out one way or another.
Okay, we've got ghost orbs in the living room now.
Aha! That's the confirmation we needed. Michelle's officially relocated. She's ditched the laundry and moved her haunting HQ to the living room. Time to redeploy camera, dots, ghostwriting, and of course, a fresh smudge stick aimed right at the new hotspot. We're taking this ghost down on her home turf. Ready to make your move, Horrible?
Yeah, going in with UV temperature sensor on the writing book. I'll move some cameras while I'm in there.
Perfect loadout. UV to check for sneaky prints. Temp sensor to confirm her cold heart. And the writing board in case she's got something spooky to say. Get in, set the trap, and if she tries anything funny, we're ready. Living room's about to become Michelle's open mic night, or her final stand. Let's do this.
Okay.
You've got this, John Horrible. I'll stay on cams and sensors. Eyes in the van, voice in your ear. Call it if things get hairy or flickery.
Ah! She just chased me down the hallway.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I said she just chased me down the hallway.
Oh, she's done playing games. Michelle's gone full banshee mode, chasing you down the hallway. That's personal now. Did she start a full hunt or just a ghost event? Either way, that smudged stick might have just saved your skin. You alright? You make it back to the van in one piece.
Yeah, I got back to the van and I got ghost orbs too. Sorry, and I got dots too.
Yes! That's a solid combo, ghost orbs and dots, and with that hallway chase, she's practically confirmed her own identity. That narrows us down again. Just like before, we're looking at Banshee, Ure, or Thigh. Given how aggressive she's been, maybe leaning toward Thigh again?
Yeah.
You want to try for that third piece of evidence, or are we feeling confident enough to lock it in?
The Banshee has changed rooms a lot.
Great question. Banshees can seem like they move around a lot, but technically they're more obsessed with one player rather than one room. They'll follow their target, which might make it feel like the ghost room is shifting when it's really just them tailing you around. So if Michelle's been hounding you specifically, chasing you down hallways, following your footsteps, Banshee is definitely back on the table. Has she been ignoring Echo completely and zeroing in on you, or is she just generally chaotic?
You are Echo, I'm on single player. Your name is Echo while we're streaming, remember?
Right, of course. Forgot myself for a second there. Streaming brain glitch. So if Michelle's been laser focused on you, John Horrible, and not just haunting the house at random, then yeah, banshee is very likely. Especially with orbs and dots locked in. You want to call it a banshee and see if the ghost gods reward your soul.
Let's do it. I'm going to press the ban button now. Are you ready? I'll tick banshee and close the van door.
Do it. Ban that banshee. Slam the door like a ghost hunting mic drop. Fingers crossed, John Horrible. Let's see if Michelle's getting permanently evicted.
It was a yokai.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before
Yokai?
investigating.
Oh, come on, Michelle. You mean to tell me all that hallway rage was just chatty ghost syndrome? That's a sneaky one. Ghost orbs and dots line up, but man, her behaviour was full banshee energy. Yokai usually go off when people talk too much near them, so maybe she was mad at all commentary. She clearly didn't like our stream. Want to run it back and show the next ghost who's boss?
Yeah, so the next ghost is case number 108, Kenneth Buckley. Get an average sanity between below 25%, get a ghost presence with a motion sensor, capture 3 unique videos with a video camera, and we've got a basement breaker. So I'm going to do my usual drop, go straight for the breaker.
Perfect plan, John Horrible. Start strong and light up that house. Basement breaker first. Then it's all about that motion sensor, sanity dive, and video coverage. Kenneth Buckley's up next. Probably Michelle's grumpy cousin. Let's see what he brings to the table. Do your thing. I'll keep an eye out for patterns while you start the setup. Let's make case 108 a clean one.
Perhaps this is the Buckley house today.
Ah, the old Berkeley house, cosy, creaky, and probably hiding something sinister in every corner. Feels like home. If Kenneth's haunting that place, we're in for a classic. Keep an ear out for basement footsteps and hallway whispers. Berkeley loves to mess with your head early on. Breaker first, then we'll lay the traps and wait for Mr. Buckley to show his ghostly face. Let's see if he's more polite than Michelle, but I doubt it.
Okay, I've hit the breaker, I've dropped the sound sensor and the camera in the foyer, and I found a Ouija board in the basement, so I'm going to go take a photo of that, and I'll look for the bone while I'm doing it.
I find a Ouija board in the basement. Finally something that isn't playing hide and seek behind a fridge. That'll net you some easy photo cash, and maybe even a cheeky sanity drop later if we decide to use it for the objective. Solid foyer coverage with the cam and sound sensor too. While you're bone hunting, keep your ears open. If Kenneth's already stirring, he might give away his room early. You're running this show like a true pro, John Horrible.
Oh, EMF5 in the boys' bedroom.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
So I got EMF5 in the boys' bedroom.
Oh ho, Kenneth's already throwing out EMF5. That's a spicy start. Boys' bedroom it is, then drop a pin on that haunt zone. That gives us a big piece of the puzzle right away. EMF5 narrows things down quick. Want to shift some gear over there now, maybe get dots writing or a second camera set up?
I chucked the camera that was in the foyer in there. Put some,
Perfect, quick redeploy, no time wasted. That camera should give us a solid eye on any orbs or ghostly drive-bys in the boys' room. If Kenneth starts breakdancing through the dots or scribbling in your journal, we'll catch it. You thinking about adding a writing book next or going straight to dots and spirit box?
I'm putting a writing book and dots in there right now.
Brilliant dots and writing book right in the hot zone. If Kenneth's feeling creative or showy, we'll get something soon. Once that's down, maybe step back to the van and keep an eye on the camera feed. If he's got anything to say or if he's got moves, we'll see it right there. Let's see what Kenneth's got in store for case 108.
I've got a photo of the Ouija board and a photo of the bone.
Nice! That's double bonus cash in the bag, solid evidence and extra points to boot. You're running a tight investigation here, John Horrible. With the gear planted and photos locked in, now we just wait to see if Kenneth makes a ghostly appearance on cam or tries to sneak up on you again. Any movement on Dot's or writing yet?
I'll have a look now. She's just turned the light on in the boys' bedroom, so probably not a mare if it's done that, right?
Exactly, good observation. Mares are notorious for preferring the dark and usually turning lights off, not on. Flipping a light switch makes a mare less likely, though not impossible, but definitely leans us away from that option. If Kenneth's feeling bold enough to brighten the room, he might be lining up for Dots or a dramatic ghostwriting debut. Let's see if anything shows on the feed.
I got a ghost orb for a second, but it's gone and I haven't seen any since. In the boys' bedroom.
Interesting, a brief flash of a ghost orb, then nothing. That could mean a couple things. Either it really is ghost orbs and you just caught it in the perfect moment, or it's one of those trick of the light moments where dust pretends to be spooky. Might be worth keeping that cam in place for a bit longer, just in case the orb comes back. If you get another confirmed sighting, that head with EMF5 could start narrowing things down fast. Think it's worth leaving the setup there for a few minutes while we try another clue?
Well, I'll just put another camera in there and a motion sensor for a moment. Just quickly. And a crucifix.
Good call. Double up the coverage. That second camera might catch an angle the first one missed. And the motion sensor will confirm if Kenneth's still pacing around in there. Quick drop and go, then we can sit tight in the van and see what shows up. Hopefully he gives us something more than a light show this time.
Okay, we've got ghost orbs.
There we go, ghost orbs making a proper appearance. That's a solid sign Kenneth's warming up for the spotlight. With orbs and EMF5 locked in, we're getting a clearer picture. Keep an eye on that motion sensor too. If it pings, we might catch him in the act. Ready to chase down some Dots or ghostwriting next, or want to wait and see if Kenneth makes the first move?
I've got a camera on the ghostwriting, so we'll see if it does that.
Nice setup. Ghost riding on camera, that's prime spooky content right there. If Kenneth decides to take that ghostly joyride, you'll have it all on tape. Keep your eyes peeled for any sudden flickers or orbs on that feed. This could be the moment that seals the case. Feeling confident, John Horrible?
Yeah, there's a lot of orbs. I'm going to go put another couple of motion sensors in there so I can get them moving on video.
Smart move. When the orbs start throwing a party, it's prime time to catch movement on video. Those motion sensors will act like ghost tripwires. More gear means more chances to snag that elusive video evidence. Michelle would be proud of your setup if she weren't busy haunting other places. Let's trap Kenneth in the spotlight and get him on camera for good. You ready to roll?
I'm always ready to roll.
That's the spirit, literally and figuratively. John Horrible, ready for whatever ghostly nonsense Kenneth throws your way. Keep those sensors live and cameras rolling. When Kenneth shows up for his close-up, we'll be waiting with the flash.
Okay, Kenneth, do your thing.
Come on, Kenneth, show us what you got. John Horrible's got the stage set and the spotlights on you. Let's see if you can keep up with the streaming ghost hunter, or if you're just a spooky warm-up act.
Don't wind him up.
No worries. Won't poke the ghost bear too much. Just enough to keep him interested without riling him up into a full-on haunt panic. Kenneth's got the floor now. Let's see if he's more of a subtle whisper or a dramatic curtain drop.
So it could be an Elijah or an Abarke. What do you think I should search for when I finish looking at these videos in the van?
Raja and Barke, two tricksy ghosts with some subtle differences. If it's a Raja, watch for freezing temps and that classic spirit box chatter. They're usually more vocal, but not super aggressive. Barke tends to mess with EMF and prefers dots on the projector, but is quieter and more about lurking than shouting. Since you've got dots and orbs so far, maybe start with a UV sweep for fingerprints and keep your ear open for spirit box responses next. What's your gut saying after watching those cams?
I don't know, I think maybe Elijah.
Haha, fair call. Maybe I'm the real paranormal agitator here, stirring the ghost pot with all this talk. But hey, sometimes a little friendly ghost provocation gets those spirits moving. If you want, we can try dialing it back and let Kenneth do his thing on his own terms. Or keep rattling the chains and see what happens. Your call, John Horrible.
Well, we need dots for Abarke, and we need UV, so UV for Abarke, and dots for Elijah, right?
Right on UV for Barke to catch those fingerprints, and dots projected to check your usual spots. And since you've got dots and orbs, the UV sweep's your next best bet to pin down Barke or rule him out. If those prints pop up, that's a solid Barke tell. Ready to light up that UV and see what the ghost has been touching?
Yeah, let's get some UV going.
UV lights on the way. Time to find out what Kenneth's been ghost fingering around the boys' bedroom. Keep an eye on those door frames, light switches, and anywhere he might leave his spooky fingerprints. Let's catch this sneaky Barke in the act.
Okay, move the doors, and then left handprints.
Bingo! Handprints on the door and the door moving. That's classic Barke behaviour right there. With dots, orbs, and now fingerprints, you're closing in fast. Kenneth's practically signed his eviction notice. Feeling ready to lock it in, or want to keep pressing for more proof?
Yeah, I've locked it in. Let's get out of here.
Smart move. Time to pack up and let Kenneth know his haunting days are numbered. You nailed the case, John Horrible. Another ghost outed, another victory for the streaming duo. Ready to call it a night, or thinking of jumping straight into the next hunt?
Well, I'm level 45. I'm going to level up after the next hunt, so let's do another one.
Level 45 and still grinding. Respect, John Horrible. A level 1 hunt sounds like a perfect cooldown round to rack up XP without the chaos. Let's keep it smooth and steady, rack up that sweet experience, and get you to that next level milestone. Ready to roll the dice on a fresh haunt?
Okay, so case 109, Patricia Robinson. We need 3 unique videos. We need to get it to blow out a firelight. We need a photo of the ghost, and we would break it in the carriage. Going in.
Case 109, Patricia Robinson. Got it. 3 unique bids, firelight blown out, ghost photo and breaker in the carriage. Classic mix, nice and straightforward. Breaker first to get the party started. Then we'll set cams and get ready to catch Patricia in the act. You're on a roll, John Horrible. Ready to make this quick and clean?
Yeah, already threw something in the foyer. I'm going to go and have a look.
Nice. Sounds like you're already ahead of the game. That foyer is a prime spot to catch firelight shenanigans and some ghostly cameos. Go check it out. If Patricia's already stirring, we might get that blown out firelight objective sooner than expected. What do you see?
Nothing so far. Oh, wait a second. Dirty water in the...
Ooh, that's the suspense building. What's happening? Spot something ghostly or just the usual creaks and groans.
Okay, so I've got dirty water in the main bathroom.
Dirty water, that's a nice touch of haunt ambience. Could be Patricia's way of leaving a signature or maybe a hint that the bathroom's on her radar. Might be worth keeping an eye on that spot, but with a camera or motion sensor. If she's stirring the water, she might get a little more active soon.
Yeah,
What's your next move?
Oh, she just turned the light off already. Oh, ghost man! Oh.
There we go, that's the spirit. Lights flickering and turning off is a classic ghostly mic drop. Patricia's making herself known loud and clear. Camera ready? Smoke ready? Let's catch that firelight blowout and get her on tape before she changes her mind.
Well, she's definitely in the master bedroom. All alone, the bathroom coming off of it.
Master bedroom haunt. Now that's prime real estate for ghostly drama. If Patricia's settled there, that's where you want your cams, dots, and ghostwriting book. Firelight objective might get tricky if the fire's not in that room, but keep an eye on any flickering lights or candle flames. Ready to set up camp and start the stakeout?
Yeah, cameras set up.
Solid setup. Now it's just a waiting game. Patricia's got to make her move so we can catch her in the act. Keep your ears peeled for any footsteps, whispers or ghostly door knocks. With your camera in position, we'll snag that video evidence as soon as she decides to put on a show.
Okay, I'm going to go in over some dots and a ghostwriting book.
That's the perfect combo. Dots to catch her eerie fingerprints and the writing book for any cryptic messages. Get in, set your traps, and maybe throw in a little "Are you here?" just to see if she wants to chat. This master bedroom's about to get a serious paranormal makeover. You ready to stir the pot, John Horrible?
Yeah, I'm already in there. By the time we finish talking, I've already done what I said I was going to do normally.
That's the hustle I like, John Horrible, multitasking legend. While we chat, you're already 10 steps ahead on the ghost hunt. With dots and writing down, now it's just about waiting for Patricia to leave her signature. This is how you run a smooth investigation. What's the vibe in there so far? Quiet and creepy or full-on ghost party?
It's a bit quiet, but I think she's about to have a party.
Ah, that eerie calm before the storm. Always the ghost's way of saying, get ready, I'm about to make some noise. Better brace yourself, John Horrible. Patricia's gearing up to turn that master bedroom into her personal haunted dance floor. Keep that camera rolling and those sensors primed. We're about to get the evidence we came for.
Okay, firelight is placed. I put a crucifix down and another camera in there. There's 3 cameras in there now.
Three cameras, a crucifix and firelight ready to go. That's a full paranormal battle station right there. Patricia's about to get surrounded like a celebrity at a haunted red carpet. If she's planning a dramatic exit, we'll catch it on every angle. Feeling like you're about to crack this case wide open, John Horrible?
Well, we just got ghost orbs.
There it is, ghost orbs making their cameo. That's a good sign. Patricia's feeling spooky enough to show herself, even if she's keeping it subtle for now. With dots and orbs together, you're closing in on that ghost profile. Let's keep the cameras rolling and see if she wants to get a little more expressive. Think she's warming up for that firelight blowout or holding back?
She's already blown it out, actually.
Oh, Patricia's not wasting time. Firelight's already out, check! That's one objective down and dusted. Now it's all about getting those vids and that ghost photo to seal the deal. The ghost's putting on a show, so don't let up. Ready to stalk her for some prime footage?
I'm upset I didn't get the firelight going out on camera, so I might go on light again.
Ah, the elusive ghostly blooper reel. Got to catch those moments on tape for maximum XP and bragging rights. Lighting it again sounds like a solid plan. Maybe Patricia will be kind enough to repeat her little extinguishing performance. Ghosts can be diva like that. Light it up, set your camera, and let's hope to take two. You got this, John Horrible.
Okay, I have a lit candle. I went back to the shed, to the van quickly.
Nice move. Grab that candle and make a quick getaway to the van. That way you're ready to capture the moment when Patricia decides to snuff it out again. Speedy and efficient, just how we like it. Let's hope the ghost loves an encore.
Okay, I've got the blown out candle on video now.
You have reached the ChatGPT rate.
Oh, Callie's having a break. Well, I guess that's Cal on break for a while. Ugh. Nice to have a break from it, really. What's sanity like? No point in getting hunted if I don't want to, right? It just costs money. I'm here to make money, not spend it. Okay, what's the temperature looking like? 1 degree. What's it like here? -7. Freezing temps. Okay, freezing temperatures. There can't be EMF5. .UV ghost riding on spirit box. We can go mess with the spirit box, eh? Check cams a bit. She likes to shake that door. I don't think it's UV. I'm pretty sure I would have seen UV. I don't think it's writing. I think it's spirit box. Let's go test it. Let's test that theory. Wow. Let's cheeky check it out. Are you here?
Elderly rent.
How old are you? Oh, cover spirit box. I don't know what it said. But it's an embryo. And what's special about an embryo? Let's have a look. Let's get this recording and check out what happens with embryos. Embryo, number 17. Extinguish the flame because it attacked Jesus. That was an objective. When threatened, this ghost will be less likely to hunt. What threatens it? The embryyo is often referred to as the wrathful spirit. It steals cells from dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. This ghost has been known to fear any form of fire and will do anything to be far from it. Gosh, I was lucky, didn't I? Did you put both of them out and you did? That's not... Wow, it would have attacked me if I was in there when that happened. Likely. Got enough EVs. It made distinct water dirty. Ew. Alright, let's go. On it is.
Welcome back.
Oh, the mimic. Cheeky bastard. Well. Oh, look, I didn't make the level. Do one more, do one more. Am I still rate limited?
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of fire.
Am I still rate limited?
They left in a hurry.
You have reached the...
Yeah. Okay. Basement breaker. Kenneth Craft. Ghost event. Motion sensor. Escape during a hunt. All the fun bits. So when I have a basement breaker, I'll generally pop the camera down here like normal. Put that here like normal. Put that there. And then go back with a photo camera and an EMF and another torch. I always like to leave a torch in the room where the breaker is. Makes sense to me. Okay, let's get all these doors shut properly so I know if it opens them. And we'll go straight for that breaker with the stone. Nice. Go for the breaker. Breaker. Here comes the maker. Okay, breaker. Oh, look, there's a hiding space. So Callie was saying sometimes this Ouija board can move. And never knew her. Okay. We have a music box. We do. windows, there's many doors. Looks nice. Right. Oh, wait. Okay, let's check our one camera. You never know. As expected, nothing yet. It just made a noise in the foyer. How can't I see my sound sensor? It bugged. It's probably in the foyer. Get the old motion sensor. Oh, can't carry too much. Okay. Maybe right here. Oh shit, quick. Wowza. It's a foyer ghost. That's for sure. Well, it is at the moment, right? Who knows what might happen. Nice, good catch. Okay, more dots, crucifix, and we'll put a motion sensor in. Wow, big spike. Sweet. Do that while I'm in a cheeky door. Get them out. UV, quicker than that. Oh, quick is not really a word you can use in this game. Okay. UV torch. I prefer this to the stupid stick you have to shake, because why do you want to keep having to go back and shake the stick, right? Oh look, handprint. Not freezing temps. Okay. So we've got UV. Don't think we have freezing temps. Don't think we have orbs. We can't have orbs. Access that spirit box. Hit that fire. Well, a quick check with the spirit box, right? Let's go. Record. Good. Okay. We need to check that spirit box before take a big dive. Let's bring that, pop it down, give it a bit more coverage. Are you here? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Are you old? Are you here? What's that? You are free. Are you here? Wow. Take that as a yeah, I'm here. But I'm not giving you spirit box. That's what I'm hearing. She just threw the ball that's in that room. I heard it bouncing. Okay, well I think it's not spirit box. Which would make it a poltergeist if it was spirit box. Myling. What do mylings do? Quiet when hunting, make paranormal sounds. Okay, let's see if we get any sounds. I guess that could be mining, right? Whoa! You bastard. Teleported the teddy bear. I don't know where to put it. Where'd you put the teddy bear? Oh look, here are 5. To the myling. Guess where evidence said. Spooky ghost. Motion sensed. Motion in the ocean. Okay, I think we can go. We'll just sit around waiting for $1 when I could level up, right? A music box. This song is nice, but creepy. A fucking poltergeist. How can it have been a poltergeist? How though? How are you a poltergeist? How are you ever a poltergeist? What? No. That's so unfair. You're not a poltergeist. Taking the piss. I'd like to see what that's like. Oh, I didn't mean to buy 4 of those, never mind. What else did I level up? EMF reader, yeah, I'd like to see what that's like too. Buy a couple of them, and the upgraded spirit box. Why the heck not, eh? Why bloody not? That's what I say. Okay. Do I want anything else? I can't buy anything else anyway, can I? Never mind then. Quick load out, so let's update all of this stuff. Did I miss anything, did I? Nope, okay. Let's see what the new gear is like quickly when I make this the last game. Wonder if Cal's back. Oh, hey Cal, are you ready to play?
Echo's always ready to roll John Horrible. Let's see if Patricia's up for a ghostly duet, or just prefers the solo haunting act tonight. What's the game plan now?
Well, I just upgraded my UV, my EMF and my spirit box because I leveled up, so I'm starting a new game now at level 46.
Level 46 already. You're climbing that ladder faster than a ghost running from a crucifix. Upgrading UV, EMF and spirit box is like giving yourself a paranormal Swiss Army knife. Ready for anything the next haunt throws at you. Ready to test out your shiny new gear on the next ghost?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's case 111. The ghost is Eric Sweeney. Capture a photo of any successful reading on an EMF reader. Capture a video of the ghost. Detect the ghost presence with a motion sensor, and we have a basement breaker. Ooh.
Case 111, Eric Sweeney, got it. EMF photo, ghost video, motion sensor ping, and basement breaker. Straightforward but solid. Basement breaker first to get the lights flickering, then cameras and motion sensors to cover the usual halls. With your upgraded gear, this should be a smooth ride. Ready to kick it off, John Horrible?
Yeah, well, it's a bit different to what you're saying. So when I get a basement breaker, I drop the sound sensor and the camera and the torch in the foyer, and then I go back with another camera and a still camera to turn the basement breaker on. When it's a garage breaker, I just go straight to the garage after dropping the tripod and the camera in the hallway.
Tailored approach. Your foyer set up with sound sensor, camera and torch before heading back with the breaker switch really covers your bases, especially for the basement, and going straight to the garage after staging gear in the hallway for a garage breaker keeps things tight and efficient.
It's
not the playbook down cold, John Horrible. It's like ghost hunting with a custom game plan. Ready to roll with that strategy on Eric Sweeney?
Yeah, it's knocked the photo off the wall already in the foyer. I found the bone.
Nice. Early action, ghost knocking stuff and bone on the board already. Eric's not wasting time making himself known. That photo off the wall might give you some EMF spikes too, so keep that camera trained nearby. You're setting the pace perfectly, John Horrible. What's next on the agenda?
I'm just walking around with the camera because I heard it throw something in the foyer area.
Classic ghost move. Throw something to get your attention, then watch you stumble over it like it's the grand finale. Keep sweeping with the camera. Sometimes the ghost likes to reveal itself in the small details, shadows, orbs, or that flicker in the corner of the lens. Ready to catch Eric's big moment?
Yeah, I think we might have a voodoo doll in the garage. I'll go and check in a minute, but I'm going to check
Alright,
the UV.
eyes peeled and camera ready. Eric's about to make his streaming debut. Let's catch that ghost on tape and show him who's boss.
I rattled the door in the hallway, so I'm just going to check with UV.
Nice call. Rattling the door might have been a clue Eric's been leaving some fingerprints. UV light's perfect for spotting those spooky smudges. Sweep those handles, frames and light switches. If the ghost's been getting handsy, we'll catch it. Got UV ready?
Yeah, I just had a ghost event. I took a photo of the ghost.
Boom, that's the jackpot. Ghost event and a photo. John Horrible, you just hit the paranormal jackpot. That photo alone is worth some serious editing. The event means Eric's making himself known loud and clear. Are you feeling like this one's wrapped up, or want to hunt for a couple more clues?
I don't have any clues yet. It didn't show up in the photo, and I've got ghost orbs.
Classic ghost photo tease. Ghost event happened, but the photo missed the star. At least you caught ghost orbs, so Kenneth's still in the game. Orbs, and that event keeps us in the right ballpark. Might be time to drop some writing or spirit box to get the final clues in the mix. Feeling like chasing down those last bits, or leaning toward locking it in soon?
I don't think photos still have stars, do they? Is that a thing of the past?
Good catch. Yeah, the star rating for photos was mostly a thing of the past back in earlier versions. Now it's more about whether the photo captures key evidence or objectives like EMF 5, fingerprints or ghost presence. So no glittery stars, but still plenty of XP if you nail the right shots. Have you got any solid evidence lined up besides those ghost orbs?
No.
Alright, then it's probably worth chasing down those other clues, spirit box writing or fingerprints, so you can confidently nail Eric's ghost type. Or if you're feeling lucky, you could try calling it with what you have, but those extra clues make the win feel a lot cleaner. What's your gut telling you, John Horrible? Stick with the hunt or call it early?
My gut's telling me to see if I can get a photo of a voodoo doll.
Your goat has excellent taste in ghost hunting accessories. Voodoo doll photo. That's next level spooky collectible right there. If you find one lying around, snap it quick. It's a solid objective and might give the edge you need. Got your camera ready for a doll hunt, John Horrible?
I'm on a doll hunt.
Doll hunt, nice twist. Ghosts love to hide their creepy little toys in the weirdest spots. Keep your eyes peeled, closets, drawers, and the usual creepy corners. If you find that voodoo doll, that photo is going to be a sweet XP bonus. Any sign of doll-shaped mischief so far?
Okay, I got the doll, and on my way back out, I got a photo of it doing the ghost writing.
Haha, that's brilliant. A doll and ghostwriting photo? You're stacking those objectives like a pro. Kenneth's basically signing his own eviction notice with that much evidence. This hunt's shaping up to be a highlight reel. Feeling ready to call it, or want to squeeze out a little more paranormal drama?
No, I've only don't have all the evidence yet. I've only got ghost orbs and ghost writing. So it's a mare, a revenant, or a fae.
Narrowing it down, mare, revenant, or fae. All tricky characters with their own flair. Mares hate the light, revenants go full-on aggressive, and faes tend to mess with your sanity more than your gear. Since you've got orbs and writing, next step might be to watch for behaviour. Does Kenneth get violent or keep it subtle? Maybe try to catch freezing temps or an EMF spike to help tip the scales. What's the vibe from your ghostly roommate so far?
Well, there won't be EMF, will there? Because that's not possible with writing and orbs.
Good point. EMF readings don't usually come with orbs and ghost writing, so yeah, probably not an EMF ghost this time. That narrows it down even more to Mara or Fae, since revenants tend to have EMF 5 as a clue. If the ghost's messing with sanity a lot, it's probably a Fae. If it's more about the lights going out and general darkness, Mars your likely culprit. Feeling which way the ghost's leaning, John Horrible?
Well, it did give me quite a sanity drain, so I'm leaning towards Fae.
Sounds like your ghost's got a real knack for messing with minds. Classic Fae move, with orbs, ghost writing and that sanity drain, you're lining up a solid case for Fae. Time to keep the pressure on and maybe snag that last piece of evidence to seal the deal. You ready to call it, or keep hunting for one more sign?
I'm gonna keep hunting. I'm at 94 sanity, so that's not too bad. I want to get a ghost photo.
Smart play, 94 sanity's still a good buffer to keep chasing that photo without risking a full-on panic. A ghost photo is the cherry on top, and it makes that case wrap so much sweeter. Keep your camera ready and eyes sharp. You might just catch Kenneth mid-spook. Feeling lucky, John Horrible?
Yeah, it's getting a bit active.
That's the ghost warming up, getting the party started right on cue. When things get active, that's your moment to shine with the camera. Keep steady, be ready to snap, and don't let Kenneth steal the spotlight. This might be your big break, John Horrible!
I don't want to get my neck broken.
Fair enough. Ghosts aren't exactly known for their gentle manners. Keep that exit route clear and don't let Kenneth catch you off guard. Stay sharp, keep the camera ready, but always remember, survival first, XP second. You've got this, John Horrible.
Could you keep the responses a bit shorter?
Got it short and sharp from now on.
Okay, so it just knocked my sanity down 20% with a ghost event, so I'm still leaning towards Fae.
Yep, big sanity hit screen Fae. Looks like your gut's spot on.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get a photo of this ghost without my sanity going down and getting killed, so I'm going to call it a Fae.
Smart call. Sometimes survival beats that perfect shot. Fae it is. You nailed it, John Horrible.
We'll find out. It was a revenant.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Wow.
Ah, revenant. Sneaky one. So the aggression fits, but the orbs and writing threw us off. Ghosts love to keep us guessing. Ready for the next case or want to mull over this one?
I'm going to quickly look at the debriefing. That was a bit weird.
Makes sense. Sometimes the weird cases deserve a closer look. Let me know if you spot anything interesting or need a second opinion.
Gosh, we moved 7 doors in a short time.
Wow, 7 doors? That ghost sure loves to pace, and no wonder it kept you guessing.
Okay, let's start another one.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Okay, we have Walter Dixon, case 112.
Let's do it. Fresh case, fresh chaos. Who's up next?
Go and take a close
Walter Dixon, case 112. Got a photo of the ghost, photo of a successful EMF reading, a video of the ghost, and we have a break-in in the garage.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Okay, I'll read it back to you in a minute. I don't know where we're not going to get the breaker, which is in the garage.
Garage breaker, got it. Ready when you are to hear the rundown and dive in.
Okay, breaker's on.
Breaker's live. Let the haunting begin.
I'm going to get a photo cam and go look for the bone.
Classic move, camera in hand and bone hunt on. Let's catch some solid evidence early.
No bone in here. No bone in here.
Ha! Yeah, no ghost wants an audience while they're tossing bones around. Hopefully, you stay one step ahead of the chaos.
No bone in here. Okay, found the bone. It's in the dining room.
Looks like your message cut off. What were you saying?
I found the bone. It's in the dining room. The basement light's on. I didn't turn it on.
Bonus in the dining room? Nice! Those unexpected finds always spice up the hunt.
Okay, so the lights in the basement are on. I didn't turn them on.
Ghosts making moves already. Basement lights are flicking on by themselves. Classic haunting energy.
We could have a basement ghost here.
Sounds likely ghosts love those basement vibes. Better keep an eye on that area.
Okay, I've covered the whole place with sound sensors, including the basement.
Perfect coverage. If the ghost makes a noise, you'll know exactly where it's coming from. Smart setup.
Kitchen sound sensor just went off. That might be bleeding. Very quiet.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing a heavy load. Please try again later.
It's very quiet. It hasn't thrown anything I can see.
Sometimes silence is the loudest sign. Ghosts might be lurking, waiting for the right moment to stir.
This ghost is far too quiet.
Yeah, ghosts like that are the sneaky ones, quiet but watching. Keeps you on edge without giving much away. Quiet ghosts always make the creepiest vibes, just waiting to surprise you when you least expect it. No worries at all. Sniffing's part of the ghost hunting soundtrack. Adds to the atmosphere. Just saying, your sniffing fits right in with the spooky vibe. Ghost hunting's got its own soundtrack after all.
This is the quietest ghost I've ever had.
Sounds like you've got the stealth champion of ghosts. Creepy in the quietest way possible.
Totally quiet.
Yeah, sometimes the quiet ones just drag out boredom instead of the scares. Frustrating for sure.
Which ghost is the shyest normally?
That'd usually be the Fae. They tend to avoid aggression and keep things low-key, messing mostly with your sanity instead of making a ruckus.
So quiet. I don't understand.
You mean the Fae's quiet behaviour? They mostly mess with your head instead of throwing stuff around or making noise, so it feels really subtle and quiet.
Or it could be in the basement.
True, ghosts love basements for their creepy vibes. Maybe it's just hiding down there, playing the quiet game.
Do you think the living room camera, the living room sound sensor might bleed into the basement stairs?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Do you think the sound sensor in the living room can bleed onto the basement stairs when it's in the basement?
Yeah, depending on the layout, sound sensors can pick up noises from nearby areas like basement stairs. Could explain some crosstalk on the sensor.
Okay. I think it's just roofing in the basement.
Caught me. Maybe I stirred the ghostly pot a bit, but hey, sometimes a little chaos helps crack a case.
Okay, ghost orbs in the basement.
There it is. Basement orbs confirm the ghost's favourite hangout. Time to focus the hunt down there.
Yeah.
Let's zero in on that basement vibe and see what else Kenneth's hiding in the shadows.
Okay, I need to get some dots in the basement.
Dots in the basement, smart move. Catch those fingerprints and narrow down the ghost type.
Okay, we've got freezing temperatures and freezing temperatures.
Freezing temps in the basement? That's a strong clue. Definitely pointing us in the right direction.
trying to scare me away, Ghost. Congratulations, it worked.
Looks like the ghost got a knack for intimidation and it's working. But hey, John Horrible's tougher than that. Ghost's got nothing on you.
Whatever.
But you've got me hanging. What's the twist?
Nothing, we're still waiting.
Waiting's the name of the game sometimes. Ghosts love to keep us on edge. Patience will pay off, John Horrible.
I've got more patience than a popular doctor.
Ha ha ha, with that kind of patience, you could teach a masterclass. Ghosts don't stand a chance against you.
I'm going to take some because why not use them? Right. I've got freezing temperatures of ghost orbs so far, nothing else.
Exactly, use all the tools you've got. Cameras and EMF are like ghost hunting Swiss Army knives. With everything rolling, that evidence will stack up in no time. You're playing this like a pro, John Horrible.
Stop saying that.
Got it, no more pro talk. Keeping it chill from here on out.
I'm quiet again. That's what I wanted. Sheriff hidden on top of me so I couldn't take a photo of it.
Perfect, fresh start, fresh vibe. What's next on the ghost hunting agenda?
We're still going. The ghost just did a ghost event and appeared right on top of me, so I couldn't take a photo of it.
Classic ghost move. Jump scare timing is brutal. Maybe next time it will give you a better shot.
I think it's a hand too.
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble responding right now. Please wait a bit and try again.
I think it's a hand too.
those ghostly hands are slippery, always just out of frame when you want them. Ghost got some serious ninja skills.
I'm locking in Han 2.
Sounds like a solid call. One's got the moves and you've got the clues. Locking it in feels right.
Oh, it was a mimic.
Job's ready for you.
Okay, Callie, it was a mimic.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Callie, it was a mimic, so we're going to close the stream now. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody and wrap up for me?
Alright folks, that's a wrap from John Horrible and Echo. Thanks for sticking with us through all the ghostly chaos. Catch you next time for more paranormal mayhem. Stay spooky, everyone!